In the top stories, Carden home to undergo renovations. Embassy of St. Kitts and Nevis in Washington, D.C. welcomes College of William and Mary. And the police caution that smoking in public is illegal. The details of these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. First, in local news, the Carden home will soon undergo major renovations to improve the care and comfort of its residents. The announcement was made by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Curtis Martin.
End of this month, we will begin the renovation of the Carden home.
Wonderful.
We have a number of partners who have come on board. We have secured the funding, and we'll do government and private partnership to make sure.
In other news, the Embassy of St. Kitts and Nevis in Washington, D.C. welcomed a cohort of students from the College of William and Mary on Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, as part of an academic visit focused on diplomacy, trust building, and the role of small states in the global community. During the visit, the students were addressed by Ambassador Jacinth Henry Martin, who delivered a presentation entitled Trust Building Through Diplomacy, the Role of St. Kitts and Nevis and CARICOM in the Global Community. Ambassador Henry Martin highlighted how diplomacy serves as a critical instrument for small states to build trust, safeguard sovereignty, and advance sustainable development within an increasingly complex international system. The ambassador welcomed the students as future leaders in diplomacy, government, and global development, and emphasized the importance of connecting diplomatic theory with practical experience. She also acknowledged the accompanying faculty, including Professor Marcus Holmes, chair of the college's Department of Government, noting that his course on diplomacy and trust building reflected the focus of the engagement. In her remarks, Ambassador Henry Martin outlined the role of the Caribbean Community CARICOM as a mechanism for collective diplomacy, noting how coordinated foreign policy positions enhance the region's voice and influence in international affairs. She underscored the importance of multilateral institutions such as the United Nations and the Organization of American States in providing platforms for small states to engage meaningfully, promote shared values, and cultivate enduring partnerships. The presentation also addressed St. Kitts and Nevis leadership within CARICOM, its commitment to values-based diplomacy, and its advocacy on such issues as climate change, sustainable development, and the defense of democratic principles. Also in local news, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is reminding citizens and visitors that smoking and vaping in public places across the Federation is illegal. Under the Smoking Designated Areas Act 2023 and the Freedom of Conscience Cannabis Act 2023, smoking and vaping are only permitted in licensed designated smoking areas approved by the Chief Medical Officer. The law applies to all smoking and vaping devices, including electronic cigarettes, as well as cannabis and cannabis-related materials. Smoking is prohibited in bars and restaurants, hotels and other tourist accommodation, schools and educational institutions, healthcare facilities, and government buildings. It is also banned on public transportation, public roads and thoroughfares, and on commercial and industrial properties. Police say smoking is only lawful in areas that are clearly marked as designated smoking areas and properly licensed by the Chief Medical Officer. If an area is not clearly marked, smoking there is not permitted. A fine of $500 may be imposed on individuals who smoke in prohibited areas, while additional penalties may apply to business owners who allow unlawful smoking on their premises. Coming up in regional news, Antigua government says there is no breakout of dengue on the island. The details in a moment.
Happy New Year! Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running January 8th to January 21st.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Quaker Captain Crunch cereals, $13.79. Dunkin' Hines cake mixes, just $6.99 each. Peter Pan peanut butter, $12.99. Stone Ridge ice cream, $18.99. Essential Liberty fries, just $14.99. Ocean Spray cranberry drinks are $12.99 each. And now our very low weekly
Value deals! Essential everyday mayonnaise, $20.99. Actu microwave popcorn, $7.99. Essential everyday broth, $9.99. Essential everyday lasagna, $6.99. Essential everyday dish detergent, $8.99. White Range shampoo and conditioner, $5.49. Shop smart, shop value man. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, Comunidad Latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable. More than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Can I get a wow? It's the sound you'll make when you get out alone. From a place you once knew to a dream home come true. Wow, for a home like new. Wow, it's the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home.
Upgrade, improve, enhance your home with National Bank's Wow Mortgage for the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home. Lowest interest rate guaranteed and the most favorable terms.
It's Wow Mortgage. Can I get a wow?
In regional news, the Antigua and Barbuda government says there is no dengue outbreak and no unusual increase in mosquito-borne illnesses in the country at this time. The update was provided to Cabinet by Health Minister Somolwyn Joseph during Wednesday's meeting and was confirmed at Thursday's post-cabinet media briefing. Director General of Communications Maurice Merchant said current health data shows dengue and other mosquito-borne illnesses remain within normal levels. He said the assessment is based on routine disease surveillance and laboratory testing, which continue to show no signs of an outbreak. Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness has urged Jamaicans to focus on building a future at home amid news that the United States will indefinitely pause immigrant visas for 75 countries, including Jamaica. Speaking in a wide-ranging interview, Holness reflected on the historical frustrations that have driven many Jamaicans to seek opportunities abroad and emphasized that the solution lies in creating conditions that make staying in Jamaica attractive. Holness said that the government's primary responsibility is to make Jamaica the country of choice for its people. Coming up in international news, Trump considering tariffs for countries that oppose his plans for Greenland. We'll have the details in a moment.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
back. In international news, U.S. President Donald Trump says he's considering applying new tariffs on countries that oppose his ambition of annexing Greenland. Trump has insisted for months that the U.S. should control the world's largest island, declaring earlier this week that anything less would be unacceptable. He argued that the U.S. acquiring the Arctic landmass, a semi-autonomous territory of NATO ally Denmark, would serve its national security interests and in turn strengthen the defense alliance. Speaking Friday at the White House, Trump suggested he's prepared to punish countries with tariffs if they don't back that plan. In other international news, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney hailed a new strategic partnership with China during a meeting with leader Xi Jinping Friday as the U.S. ally took steps to reset ties with Beijing in the face of historic friction with Donald Trump. Canada says it will ease tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles while expecting China to cut tariff barriers on Canadian canola seed later this year, a move aimed at easing long-standing trade tensions. The Prime Minister's visit this week signaled Ottawa's new direction, moving Canada's economy closer to its second-largest trading partner. The shift follows a year of heightened trade and political tensions with the United States. Up next in sports, Pollard appointed coach of MI London, and Senegal expresses concerns ahead of AFCON final. Stay tuned.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
MI London have appointed Kieran Pollard and Lisa Kitely as the coaches of their men's and women's teams respectively for the 2026 edition of the 100. Former West Indies all-rounder Pollard has a strong relationship with Mumbai Indians and their global network of teams. He's previously played in the Indian Premier League for MI as well as for their sister teams in Major League Cricket, SA20 and ILT20. Pollard had a stint as assistant coach of the England's men's team for the 2024 T20 World Cup and is currently MI's batting coach for the IPL. The 38-year-old Trinidadian has played more than 730 domestic T20 matches, the most of any player in the history of the format, and 101 T20 internationals for West Indies. In other sporting news, the Senegalese Football Federation has expressed serious concerns over security of the national team after they arrived in Rabat, Morocco for Sunday's Africa Cup of Nations final. Having lifted the trophy in 2022, Senegal are aiming to win the competition for a second time when they face hosts Morocco. Players were swarmed by fans attempting to take selfies and had to push their way through to the team bus after arriving in the capital by train on Friday. In a statement, the FSF also complained about the hotel, the number of tickets given to their supporters, and said they were not happy at being offered a training pitch at the Morocco team's base. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Here's a recap of the top stories. Cardin home to undergo renovations. Embassy of St. Kitts and Nevis in Washington, D.C. welcomes College of William and Mary, and the police caution that smoking in public is illegal. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.